risings, my beautiful people. How are you today? Check in with yourself today. Did you check your heart posture today? How are you? Listen, throughout the day, throughout the week, we move and we go forward, and some things become like so habitual, and they become habit, and we keep going and going, and sometimes we forget to just take a step back and analyze and assess, because sometimes we're over analyzing in the conscious moment, in that like constant moment where we don't sit back and just take perspective. And this is very important to many processes, even in different aspects of life, all require some form of reflection and thought. And let me use an example. This is me a lot. Your normal drive home every day, or your regular drive, is so structured, like where you know which way you're gonna go, and you go that way. But you ever get to a point in that drive where you're like, wait a minute, I don't remember half that drive. Like, it's like you teleported almost to where you are. And because your mind was so focused on the destination that you really did not focus and take thought for what was on that path. Okay? And it's good to have tunnel vision sometimes. But when things, or let me not say but, when things go, they don't go a certain way. Like say you come into traffic, you have to think about rerouting. So in this moment, it's time, sometimes you have to consider rerouting, or how to cautiously go on that path without overthinking it. So my point to this is, take thought for your steps, but keep your eyes on the destination, on that path, and keep going. Just keep going. And in that keep going, because I know I say that about just stay the course, keep going, but take some thought into that direction. Like, don't be so tunnel vision that you miss key points in your path. So you ever driving and you get home and a family member texts you, say, hey, I saw you today. Or I passed you and I was waving and yelling and beeping my horn. You didn't hear me? You didn't see me? No. Because you were so focused on that you missed an important interaction. And I'm saying that because that was someone maybe you hadn't seen in a while, or sometimes just something to bring you a little bit of joy for the moment and to help you keep going. Those parts are important, and I'm going to get into those more, but I'm just generalizing these situations. Your path and your purpose have subcategories, and sometimes we forget to assess those subcategories. So take thought, take time to just step back and just look, and then move forward. Sometimes you just have to not just take a little step back and just to look, you know, and just take a moment just to look and just to assess. You never know what you might be missing that could really change how your world could help and change how the course that journey goes. It's not saying that you won't reach your destination if you don't, if you just keep going Yeah, you'll get there. But sometimes there's special keys that may be helpful, useful, and bring you some additional peace, because there may be some things you need to remove that are not bringing you peace, that are not progressing you. There may be some things that you need to hang on to or tweak a little bit. So just keep that into a thought. Take that into account, into your direction. Okay? So I just wanted to share that with you today in this session and go over some things we may miss. Because it's so easy to miss things that are important. But you have to really understand what the importance of that is and what the reasoning behind that. And all the other things that go along with this on your journey, your path and purpose of checking your runners, check your heart posture, because you have to be mindful of the emotion that you are in, the space that you're in when you make decisions. So acknowledging how you feel, centering back to your peace, and then moving forward. So you'll make it through this journey into the next path in your journey. And the reason why I say that is because sometimes we are so set on our foundation because things are working well, things are going great. So because things are going great, that's really when you have to pay attention. That's really when you have to pay attention, because it's so easy to miss because you're comfortable. You're in a good place. So sometimes just take a step back and just look around. Okay, let me move this over here. Let me take a sip of water. It may seem like that may delay you sometimes, but some things that may feel like they're delaying you are really setting you up for something great, or keeping you from something destructive or distracting, or that could essentially change your course in a way that might not be as palatable for you. It doesn't mean you won't reach your destination, but it may just change the course that may not be as palatable. So yeah, you guys are awesome. I enjoy talking to you, and I enjoy the comments and the emails and all of that. And I mean, I appreciate you guys being family. So it's amazing that how we can grow together and become great. And not that you aren't great already. So, but there's some tweaking we need to do. There's some adjustments sometimes. And I feel that we will always need to grow. Sometimes the more you grow, the more you progress in wisdom and balance, the more relaxed you should be at some point. But of course, like I said, it's always a growth process. So it doesn't mean it won't get uncomfortable at times, but you want to get to a place of genuine peace. You guys have a great day. I love you guys. Goodbye.